Okay, we are at 3233. I'm sorry, I'm not remembering. Evergreen Way in Medina. And so we're in the crawl space, and we have a 4-inch ABS black plastic waistline here. Underneath the house, all of the waistlines are ABS black plastic. They're coming from different directions. We are heading west with our scope. So our scope is in. We're going to head west through all of these waistlines and see where they go. So as we advance, we're going to be going quite a ways before we get out of the waistlines. We are over 50 feet here and still in ABS black plastic. Here we look like roughly 60 feet before we kind of zigzag through a low spot. It should, yep, this should take us out of the crawl space. So what we're looking for is where that transition is. We're not seeing it clearly. So we're just going to call it at 64 feet. Because that's where we come out of the water. But we have transitioned to a white plastic waistline that is outside the foundation of the home. Our line still appears to be going west. We have a little bit of standing water here, but that's not a concern. It's very common. Here we are over 100 feet. We were 50 feet to get out of the crawl space. We're traversing across the yard. Looks like a clean out at about 115 feet. Here we connect to a green waistline. That one is right at about 115 feet. have gone the 200 feet that our system's capacity is. Well, 205 feet, and haven't seen any sign of a sewer access. So what we're going to do is we're going to retract our line. We're going to say that everything that we have seen is good and that we can't get to the end of this run. So 204 feet out, and that's the best that we can do. It's all plastic, combination of all three types of plastic, ABS black plastic in the home, connecting to a white waste line outside the home at about 65 feet, and then transitioning from that to a green waste line that ran all the way out our 200 feet of line. So we don't see any breakage, we don't see any root intrusions, we don't see any problems. We also don't see a main sewer connection point. So we've done everything that we can. We're just going to retract our line and post our video and say it's the best we can do. And there's our transition from the white at about 116 feet to the green waistline. Here's our low spot. It's roughly at about 65 to 60, well 67 feet here coming back. So we're coming back through this low spot. That's where our transition from ABS black plastic to the white plastic is. And here we are at 63. So there's a 4-foot section there that's holding a little water. Looks like it all flows, nothing blocking. It's just a transition. water being run. And here we are at the end of our scope. So we will clean off our lens.